the second year in a row, the WKC Dog Show is at Lindhurst Mansion in Tarrytown, New York. I was lucky enough to take a little twirl around the grounds in a golf cart and ended up in Jay Gould's living room. I'm here with Krystyn Hastings-Silver, and your job title is very impressive.
Well, I'm the Assistant Director and Collections Manager, although in all actuality, I'm probably Chief Cook and Bottle Washer, as there's not a job here that I wouldn't do for this beloved property.
Tell people a little bit about why it's so historic to be on these grounds.
It's a National Historic Landmark property, which means it's on par with Mount Vernon and Monticello because it has cultural and architectural significance to the entire United States of America. And our last and most famous owner was the robber baron Jay Gould.
Wow.
Who one of the characters from the TV show The Gilded Age
I was just going to say, I've been watching a lot of The Gilded Age. Love that.
And we're fortunate to be a location for that, so you may see some double duty when you come in the house.
Okay, now I'm really going to be starstruck.
So right now we're in the Lindhurst Parlor, and one of the pieces that everybody loves to see when they come is this amazing wheel-back chair.
Wow.
It looks like a stained glass window, but it's actually in the shape of a wheel.
And was that very avant-garde at the time?
It was unusual because you have to remember there was no ready-made furniture. Things were made in workshops and by sketches. So the architect was actually asked to design pieces to complement the Gothic architecture. And so this whole architectural style was very different in that regard.
Wow, yeah, you couldn't go to Design Within Reach and sort of pick out your chairs.
Not at all. Not at all. This is our Lindhurst dining room. It's part of the addition that was put on the house by the second owner, and as you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous room.
Not to brag, but I did just correctly guess that this was the room that was in the Gilded Age.
This was one of the rooms that was used as a location in season 1. Can't give away any trade secrets to season 2.
Oh, might be a spoiler.
The second owner wisely brought the architect of record, A.J. Davis, back 26 years later to create new furniture for the addition that he put on the house.
Doesn't look cobbled together.
No, I like to joke that we're a bad episode of Hoarders, but pretty. This is the Grand Picture Gallery as it appeared during Jay Gould and the family's occupancy starting in 1880. And I'd love to show you one of my favorite pieces.
Yes, please. Oh, this is incredible.
So what's fascinating is this piece is called the Broken Vase, and it's actually unusual because it actually shows women in a contemporary setting. So consider this like a People magazine cover of that moment when clearly she's like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. The other one's like, I gotcha, I'm cleaning up, and she's got the lookout. I mean, it's a very contemporary story being told in the 1880s.
What kind of dogs did the Goulds have?
Well, the Goulds, as I mentioned earlier, had a wonderful history with Westminster. Some of the family were judges, but we had the first AKC registered St. Bernard kennel here at Lindhurst. And that's the shingle-style building. While it's not open on view, is here on the property.
So this is dog history.
Yes.
Royal dog history.
Well, that's the fun part, and I think why the synergy between Westminster and Lindhurst is so good is not only did we have dogs, but also the family showed dogs. Some of the family into the 20th century were also judges at various Westminster events. So we're pleased to have everybody back and share our house and our shared history.
Well, we are so grateful to be here and so grateful for your time, Krystyn. Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.